could say I'm undefeated. They wish they could say I'm the GOAT. They wish they could say I'm the best. They wish they could say I'm the highest paid. They wish they could say nobody can't fuck with me. They wish they could say I started this shit. They wish they could say I influenced all you niggas. They wish they could say that, but they can't.
There's been a lot of adversity, you know, a lot of people going at you. Do you feel the hate that you're getting from battlers or, you know, people from the battle rap culture is because they haven't made it on the industry level? You know what I'm saying?
It's all how you look at it.
I'm not gonna hold you, bro. I will body cast right now, bro. That shit he did with Disaster, he can't beat nobody that's battling right now, for real, for real. If Cass don't come and show that he can be versatile in this new generation, it's gonna get very bad for my man. He said he's 5,001 and 0.
Yeah, undefeated. Undefeated, my nigga.
Crazy. I don't think the crowd wants to take the Cassidy, my nigga. He gonna have to show us. It's a new generation, my nigga. He can't come with that.
He don't have to be the most lyrical motherfucker in this shit, but his presence alone, you know what I'm saying, it's powerful. Just goddamn right he can talk money to Cassidy. Talk that shit, nigga. Talk that shit, nigga. Listen, man, 5,000 fucking battles. That nigga Dave Belico, man. You can say 5,000 in one of them things, bro.
I love GOODZ's effortless approach to battle rap. He's that dude that's just like effortlessly killing you. So I'm fucking with GOODZ on that. You know, he got accolades and he's a big deal. But I fuck with GOODZ. It's like I'm playing to see this nigga flop. I'm gonna be mad as shit. I know Cassidy came up from the battle rap shit, but at the end of the day, man, it's GOODZ home. The era of battle rap that we are right now is definitely different than what it was before, like the Mills and K-Shine. You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, everybody was like, oh, Mills back. Didn't matter. These are a different breed of battle rap. Are you gonna put a hip into the hip compared to something we doing now? Things evolve.
You know, I'm a ride with GOODZ, right? But I know Cassidy, to be honest with you. What legend came back and got busy so far? Which legend came back? It got busy. Everybody got sauteed or something. Disaster's not good. You know, I'm always non-biased, but I fuck with GOODZ.
GOODZ is like hard to beat because he's charismatic as fuck. GOODZ is like all the popular people you knew in high school, plus all the fresh D-boys on the block, plus everybody mixed in one, and you're trying to go back and forth with that. You understand what I'm saying?
I don't know. Cash got to prove to me he can beat GOODZ in New York. Even though he's 1,000,000 and 0. When the last time we battled?
GOODZ represents the culture now. Cassidy represents back then. You had to put your money up too. What would you do, Mac?
Not putting no money.
If you gambling,
I'll stop gambling.
somebody say I'll give you $1 million if you pick the nigga who gonna win.
If you saying it like that, million, I have to go with GOODZ.
Even though he won the battle, I can't say he conformed. Right? You know? And then we all know getting on this URL stage is just not the same thing. The GOODZ style is hard to beat, and he's not Disaster.
I'm going with GOODZ. I'm still gonna keep my decision. GOODZ 2-1. I feel like GOODZ is more right now. You know, like his sound is more right now.
You know how many I won off camp? That shit don't mean nothing if they don't see it. I'm gonna be real with you, man. It's gonna take a nigga from the era we from, which cast he's from.
Yeah.
But that's active. You don't have to know what angles to take to make certain shit not work, and you gotta make it to where swag don't mean nothing. If you go in there and you come with a brand new outfit on, you lost. If you come in and you fly, you came in a rap. This is what he been doing. He ain't doing nothing different. So now he done made you step into his world. Oh, bro, we ain't never had no deals, but we ain't never been fucked up either. Why can't you coming back to do what I do? Obviously, you need some kind of money. You doing what you said you don't do. Again, go to what culture? How? Out of the culture. Come on. Freeway Disaster?
Yeah. The freeway battle.
You know where you got to get on that stage and be able to do that. You ever been on that stage before? How you gonna call yourself something you ain't never rocked 5,000 niggas yet, man? Joe Buttons did shows. When he got to deal with Hollow was a joke. He's arrogant because he was dangerous in his time.
And I think a lot of matchups would be too much for Cassidy. We're going GOODZ. GOODZ sets a trend that 95% of battle rappers can't follow if they wanted to. He's a natural trendsetter that it's not hard to follow him. That's why he's always going to be
relevant.
Good. It's hard for anybody to beat him. My life on the line, I'm going with Goods, but I ain't going to...
Now, getting into you and Goods, man, it seems like the culture, you know, was going crazy. You know what I'm saying? We see North showing love, but you and 3-Letter Man going at it. We see the face off.
3-Letter Man a hater, man. I don't like this energy, man. He mad that I just got it so lit, man. Niggas can't take it. But it is what it is. Hope you sleep on it and get better.
And what was your thoughts on Queen's Flip, you know, at the face-off? It felt like, you know, he was attacking you as well. And, you know what I'm saying?
It felt like Queen's Flip was like the pop, and he was protecting his son. And, like, Goods was like the son. Like, you know what I mean? Like, the son about to get bullied at the park. And the pop come and protect his son, because Goods was, like, standing behind him, and, like, Queen's Flip was protecting him. It's like I'm arguing with Queen's Flip. He like answering every question and talking, and Goods ain't saying nothing. He just sitting behind like the son. It's like it just like felt like they was double teaming me. And they put wild other battle rappers on the face off after that. That's all got something negative to say. But I'm gonna tell y'all why they did that. Everybody like, yo, it was a setup. I don't like how they did it. But I'm gonna tell y'all why they had to do that. Because I bodied Goods so bad in this face off that if they would have just showed it like they show normal face-offs, everybody would have had it edged in stone that I'm going to win this battle. Everybody would have been like, yo, there's no possible way you going to beat this nigga looking all like he's getting bodied. Like, you know what I'm saying? So they had to, like, add Queen's Flip to try to argue with me to give it something, and then they added all them other battle rappers after that to try to make it seem like it's the world against me, and I still won. So it's like, imagine if they didn't do all that, then he would have really lost. So it's like, they just trying to make it interesting, but it don't matter. Because none of them battle rappers, John the Don, or the Jack Boy Maine, or none of these niggas ain't going to be able to help Goods when he get on stage and dying. Like, what is that going to do? Y'all opinion, or because y'all hating, because y'all been battling all of this time, and you know what I'm saying? Y'all just still... what y'all is. Y'all just mad. Like, I'm not here to worry about y'all niggas' feelings. I'm just here to body Goods. And then if I come back, whoever they put on the list next, I'm going to focus on them. I'm not really worrying about them. They got battles coming up on my card. Like John the Don, he about to battle Twerk. You got to worry about that. Like, you know what I'm saying? Jack Boy Man, you need to worry about just getting booked, period. Like, you know what I'm saying? Stop worrying about me. Like,
why do you think the guys are going so crazy against you? Everybody going, like, at least the ones that are going against you. Why do you think they're going so hard?
They haters. They want to be in my position. They wish they could say I'm undefeated. They wish they could say I'm the GOAT. They wish they could say I'm the best. They wish they could say I'm the highest paid. They wish they could say nobody can't fuck with me. They wish they could say I started this shit. They wish they could say I influenced all you niggas. They wish they could say that, but they can't. So they jealous. They want to be that. They wish they had that light. But you got to work for this light. This shit ain't just come to me. This shit, nigga, I've been putting in work forever. I had to work for this. And I mean, wild sacrifices to be able to say this shit. So it was times when I was saying this shit and it looked like I was dumb for saying it. It looked like this was the reason why I was going to die. This was going to be the end of my career. This was going to be my death. And I just stuck with it. I believed in it. And I kept fighting for all these years. And now it's like it's the best thing in the world. Because nobody else could say it. Nobody else can claim it. And I'm the best. And nobody could deny it. So it's like it is what it is. Niggas could be in their feelings. Niggas could feel some type of way. I'm going to keep talking spicy. And niggas is never going to beat me. You know what I'm saying? Only thing niggas could do is learn from me. Like Jack Boy Maine, if I got on one phone conversation with you, I could make you way better. Like, you know what I'm saying? John the Don, I could definitely make you better, bro. You got, in the beginning of your career, everybody was disrespecting you for stealing. Everybody battled you about stealing shit in the beginning of your career. You was a fucking thief. So, me, the originator, everybody stole from me, and you are a thief. That's the difference between us. So why would I care about your opinion, John? It's like, just try to do good against Twerk, bro.
Do you feel like, if you feel like you're too cocky, and does that motivate you?
I don't care what they feel.
Okay.
It's like, I don't care. I feel like niggas is a lot of too this. I feel like some niggas is too sweet. I feel like some niggas is just too gay. Some niggas too soft. Some niggas too pussy. Some niggas is just too fake. Some niggas act like they gangsters and G's, go to jail and just tell on everybody. Some niggas is fronting too fucking much. It's like some niggas is too a lot of shit, but it is what it is. So, cause I'm too cocky and confident, but I got the fucking statistics and all that shit to back it up. I never lose. I always show up. I got the right to be, so I don't give a fuck how niggas feel. It is what it is. Like,
do you feel disrespected when they come at you like that?
Not really, cause I like the disrespect. I like the hate, cause it make me appreciate the love. It ain't all disrespect. I'm just a little bit of people. Every day I just go on social media and see people saying I'm the GOAT. You could go on any of my posts. It don't got to be a certain one. Any post that I ever put up, you would see somebody in my comments saying, yo, you the best, you the greatest, you the GOAT, you the best. Nobody fucking with you, because there's millions of people in the world that believe that. So I care about what they think, not about what the small percentage of people that's hating or want to be in my position think. Like, I don't care about
Did he come up battling before then? Like, I mean, like, was he like...
I mean, at that time, music, that's what it was about. You know, you come around a Rough Rider camp, you gotta go through about 15 hungry people that just trying to get on. Cass, we used to have Cass battling so many people, man, it was ridiculous. I used to feel sorry for him.
Who is Cassidy?
Well, to explain Cassidy it'd take a long time. But Cassidy is hip-hop. Cassidy is bars. Cassidy is the culture. Cassidy don't compromise. Cassidy not just in it for the success and the fame, but he in it for the science. And he want people not only to appreciate what he do with the science, but also to learn from him and learn the science more so that we can continue to make the culture build. That's what Cassidy is.
How did you get your start in just rapping?
I started rapping, I think it was like in the 4th grade. I always was a fan of rap and used to play around and say other people raps, but I never was like writing my own raps really. And when I was young, sometime I'd go over to my friend's house. His name was Basil. And we'd be writing the Genesis game beats. Like, when you put it on option mode on the Genesis game, they play the beats from the boards and shit. They just be looping the beats. So it was like an instrumental tape for back in the day. So we used to constantly let them beats rock and we used to write songs to them. So that's how I first started, knowing that I had potential to write. But one day I was in this after school program and the lady was like, what you want to do when you grow up? And I'm like, I'm going to be a rapper. Just trying to be sarcastic like the class clown shit. And she was like, all right. If you want to be a rapper, then write a rap about fire prevention. Bring it to school tomorrow. Say it to the class, and we'll let you know if you got potential to be a rapper or not, or something like that. So she put me on the spot, and everybody like, ooh, yeah. So I'm like, all right, whatever. So I kind of said it quick because I was under pressure, but then after I realized what I said, I'm like, damn, I got to go write a rap. So I went home, told some of my friends, told Reese he was in a relationship with my godmom at the time, and he was writing too and rapping. So he gave me some advice, told me the process of how I should write and how I should put it together and helped me out with it a little bit. And I was able to write my first rap. And I took it to school the next day and I said it. And when I said the rap, the kids went so crazy. They was like amazed. They like, oh my goodness, how you write that? They like asking me all these questions and going so crazy like I just had something new on, or like I went and bought something, or like I never felt that feeling before. And it was like off of my words, just some shit I just wrote down. I had to think about it, write it down, and I could get that type of response. So ever since I felt that feeling, I was like, man, I gotta be a rapper. And I knew I wanted to be a rapper ever since I felt that feeling. And it wasn't for the money, the success, the cars, and all of the reasons why other people come up saying they want to be a rapper. I wanted to be a rapper to continue to impress people with my words and continue to receive that energy that I felt when they was impressed by what I wrote down.
What is battle rap to you?
Battle rap is being competitive. It's the foundation of hip-hop. It's how it started. Like, in order to get nice, you got to see if you are. And that's like with any type of sport. Like, and I feel like battle rap is the sports side of rap. Like, even before it was a business. Like, that's what people get it mixed up with. They be confusing a lot of the culture and the art with the business. But I'm talking about even before it was a business, battle rap is like the foundation to be able to find out who's nice. Like, you got to be competitive to figure out who's the best, because everybody shouldn't rap. And that's what I think we got it fucked up with nowadays, because it's like they made it to where everybody feel like they could rap. If you could just rhyme a word now, you think that you could just go in the studio and make a rap. And that's not how it's supposed to be. It's only like a few people in the world that's supposed to be rappers. Like, you know what I'm saying? That got the talent to do what's required to be a rapper. The rest of these people is just, they're not really that good. And I don't feel like everybody, it should be billions of rappers in the world. So that's what I feel like battle rap is about. How you can see who is the best, who is the nicest, who deserve to be in the spot that they about to get. And I love it. It's my favorite part of hip-hop. It's the reason why I fell in love with rap. Not by seeing necessarily people battle, by being competitive and talking on the edge and going against the grain and saying things that people wouldn't normally expect you to say. So that's why I love rap. And battle rap always been the rap, so people get it confused. Like when I say I started smack, or I started this form of battle rap that people doing now, I hear uninformed people say, well, KRS-One was battling, or LL Cool J was battling, and it's like, yo, I know people was battling before me. It was people battling before I was born. What I'm saying is, I took the science to another level. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of the battling that people was doing before that was just in parties and on the hood and on the corners. Like, I made battle rap visual, viral for this new internet age that we in. Like, that form of battle rap that y'all see on these leagues, which is King of the Dot and Smack, is a lot different from how these people like KRS and all of these dudes like LL and them dudes was battling. They was battling in a different format. Like, it wasn't the same way. So I'm the one that like originated this new format of battle rap that everybody doing now. And that's what I mean. So I don't want people to get it twisted like I originated battle rap. I just took it to a whole nother level and brought it to the forefront and made it popular, that wave. Something that you can do as a career. Like, these dudes is doing it as a career. That's all they do. There's nothing else they do but battle rap. And I made that possible by demanding money and showing people that there was money in it.
Everybody got died. Why procrastinate? You get put in the casket for making trashy tapes. If I pass you bass and you spin my gravy, then I ask for my papes and you pretend you crazy. I'll put 10 in your AV and pretend you paid me. Leave you stuffed in a dumpster like Brenda, baby. Motherfucker.
When you battle Freeway, was there any bigger names besides Freeway, or was that, I guess, the biggest battle you had to date?
I didn't think at the time it was my biggest battle. You know, I just thought it was a regular day. It was a little big because of the people that was in the room, like Jay-Z, SWIZZ BEATZ, people like that. So it was like a situation, but it used to be people in the room every time. So it wasn't like nothing different. It was like a normal battle. It didn't seem big until after the video went out and people was able to see it and you seen the response that people had from it. That's when it got bigger than the other battles, because it was actual tape that went out. But I think I took it kind of easy on Free. Like, I used to do niggas way dirtier than that. So if other tapes would have came out, I'm sure them tapes would have been even bigger than the Freeway tape. It's just that those tapes ain't get a chance to come out.
Your Freeway battle goes down, it goes viral. When they actually came out, did you know it was going to go viral like it went? Or were you surprised?
It was the hottest thing I ever seen, like on tape. Like, I never seen a battle like that on tape. Like, actual, real battle. Like, not no setup shit, not no movie shit, not no fake shit. It's like, this is a real battle. Like, really niggas is on site. This is like the start of everything we see now, like on Instagram, like just showing what's happening now, like being in the moment. That's like the introduction of that, like showing niggas really what's happening, like, you know what I'm saying? And I knew that energy felt incredible, so I knew it was going to be big.
Who recorded it and who released it, if you have any idea?
I'm not 100% sure, but I think it was a cat named P.O. that was down with Rough Riders back in the day. He used to record everything. So I think it was actually him, the one that recorded it, if I ain't mistaken.
Okay. And what did Jay-Z and SWIZZ Beatz say after the battle? Because I know you did the interview with Vlad, and you kind of explained how, Jay and SWIZZ was going, back and forth about, who's got the better, new guys or whatever. What was the sentiment or the thoughts afterwards, or the conversation like afterwards? After the put a beat on and all of that we got to see, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. After he said put a beat on, Beans was a little mad, kind of, was mad about the situation. But all of them left after a while. And I mean, the whole state property and everybody that came with them. And all of the people that was recording and all that shit, like, after the battle was over, everybody left. And it was like me, SWIZZ, Jay-Z, maybe 1 or 2 more people in the studio. And I just went and sat down and just went to go roll up, but I had the mad face. This was when I was in my bag. I was like, I hate a young boy. And I ain't like the fact that he tried to play me and say his niggas was better than me from the beginning. So I'm sitting over there with a mad face, you know what I mean? But he acknowledged the fact that he slept on me and that I did my thing. Like, you know what I mean? He showed me love or whatever. And I mean, SWIZZ was just having a conversation talking about, you know what I mean, they history, shit they was talking. I wasn't really listening to them. I was in my own zone, like just rolling up, smoking, just thinking about what I just did to that man. So that's what people that was able to switch their flow and start barring it out more, they was even able to get it from then, even before I got popular. So a lot of these punchline dudes that might have came early too, they was able to study me from even them DVDs. And then after them DVDs got popular, Smack was on DVDs, but it was in a different type of bag. It wasn't the same as Big Star, just based around niggas freestyling and rapping. But Smack incorporated that into the Smack DVDs, and then that's when them shit started popping more. And then when we had the Freeway battle, he incorporated that into his DVD, what made it go super crazy. And once he seen that, then he like, yo, this shit is lit. Like, I need to start getting more battles. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the more he put battles up, the more people started buying the DVDs. So then he realized, yo, this is money. This is a wave. We need to start a league. Like, you know what I'm saying? One thing led to another, but it all started from the me and Freeway battle. And that was before all of them battles. So around that time was after the Freeway battle was over. And it was already building a lot of energy up in the industry. Like, even before people heard the audio and the mixtapes got it. Like, because the mixtape, people got it and put it out on a mixtape, and it was just the audio. But it was always a videotape. You know what I'm saying? And people in the industry was able to see it. It actually was getting like, people was hearing about it, people was seeing it in the industry, but the streets ain't get it, and there wasn't no internet yet. So then the DJ finally got his hands on it, got the audio and put it out, and that's how like a large amount of people started to hear about it. And then people started asking, demanding it, and then eventually the video came out. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
but before that, it was no battle rap that was generating no money. It was no battle rappers asking for money to battle. It was no battle rappers even feeling like they was worth money before that. And I just wanna see, where is it at? Like, after that Freeway battle, I knew that we went viral before people even knew about going viral. I knew that it was sweeping the streets. I knew that it was the energy. So after I felt that, and all of them other battles that I already did to get to this level, now I have a deal, multi-million-dollar deal. My first deal, we was blowing millions. Like, I'm talking about a lot of money. So why would I be thinking about battling? Like, I wasn't thinking about that at the time. And I knew that I was so nice at battling that I deserved a lot of money to battle. So I told niggas I wasn't coming back until I got $250,000. So people act like I just left battle rap and I just forgot about it, or I just wasn't in the culture. No, I was always in the culture. They just didn't have enough money to pay me yet. If they would have offered me that $250,000 the next month or the next year or the next 2 years, I would have did it. It just took 10 to 15 years for them to get that money up to offer it to me. But once they offered it to me, I easily accepted and told them that they could pick whoever they wanted to pick. Not like I had to pick. Not like I'm just trying to take advantage of the culture, because if that was the case, I already got the check. I could have picked an easy fight. I told them to pick whoever they want. When Smack gave me the check and we finalized the situation, I told him to pick whoever he wants. So if I was trying to just take away from the culture or just jump in and out, then I would be acting like that. But I'm not acting like that. I'm acting like I am what I say I am, the GOAT. I'm the best. Like, that's what I am. So that's why I do the things I do, and nobody else don't do that.
I ain't speak to nobody he was with. First of all, man, we know somebody directly up at Full Surface, man. We speaking to niggas. I'm not even going, you know what I'm saying, say a nigga name, because you with the nigga every day, man.
Around that time and everything like that, of course you were one of the bigger names and things like that in this culture. Murda Mook comes out, you know what I'm saying? He was also one of the guys that, you know, people to this day revere as one of the top guys that ever done it and things like that. But your history with Mook started out with contention. What year do you remember when Mook started calling you out and, you know what I'm saying? And he wanted to battle you in the 20,000 and everything like that? Did you know who Murda Mook was?
No. I don't remember the year. It was around some of the times that we was just talking about, like early in my career. I'm not sure if I had hotel out yet or nothing, but I don't remember. I know it was early on in my career, but I know I was signed. I was getting money. It was after the Freeway battle, and I already graduated from battle rap. I told you earlier, after the Freeway battle, I told people I wasn't coming back to battle until I get 250. So Mook came after that, and he realized that that was that wave. So he started doing DVDs saying that he wanted to battle me, but I never met Mook. I was asking like SWIZZ and Grady, my A&Rs, and the people that was around who talked to this man, and nobody never talked to him. So I'm not sure the A&R that he said he was talking to, that he was saying that he was trying to offer me this battle, but I never talked to Mook. I never seen Mook. I never even knew who Mook was. So that's why I ain't paying no attention until I started seeing it on more DVDs and it building some hype. And I'm like, what the fuck? And that's why I did that freestyle. Like, I mean, the block pop at the strip.
The block pop so the strip full. Rocks got a fist full. Ball pop shit, that hot shit I got a clip for.
Like, him and Cicero at the time, like, they was both like, you know, coming at me a little bit, and I'm like, yo, and I'm like, so that's why I did that little freestyle at the time. But when I seen the DVDs of him saying he offered me 20, it's like, I never talked to Mook or heard that offer. But even if I did hear that offer, I would have did exactly what I said. Turned it down because it wasn't enough money. I already told people I wasn't coming back until I get a big bag. So it's like, why would I have battled Mook at that time for 20,000 and Mook wasn't even Mook yet? I could see if it was Mook now that got like some type of fan base and reputation for being on Mount Rushmore, but that was the early Mook in the beginning of his career. Nobody ain't really know Mook. So why would I battle Mook at that time in my career? It's like, it didn't make no sense. So that's the way that went.
What was your thoughts when you heard this kid from Harlem just calling you out? And did you take it seriously?
Nah, I thought he was high. I thought he was bugging out. So I was high-headed. I'm like, yo, I want to see this nigga. So I wanted to run down on him and ask him myself. I ain't want to go do a blog or a DVD like niggas do now or go right back on social media. And nah, I wanted to see the nigga myself. Like, because I ain't never meet you. You don't know me and you blogging about me. So I got to go holla at you. Like, you know what I'm saying? I remember being outside of Von Zip Club he used to have in Harlem, and I seen T-Rex. We jumped out on T-Rex, asking T-Rex where Mook at. He like, I don't know where Mook at. Yo, that shit, I don't know. Like, he stay over there, I don't know where he at. Like, I remember that. Then I finally seen Mook in the airport, and I ran up on him like, yo, what's up? And he like, nah, it ain't even like that. It's just like, you know, but he explained it to me. He said his management and his peoples around him told him in order for him to get successful and take it to the next level, he got to go at the best. And he looked at me as the best. He like, yo, man, I looked at you as the best. Remember when you said? And he started quoting one of my rhymes. I don't remember which one it was, but he started rapping one of them. And you know what I mean? So I kind of understood what he was doing. But after he seen me, he never did no blogs or nothing about me. It was just like before that. Like, you know what I'm saying? So some people was reposting it or putting the blogs out late. Not blogs, but the DVD shit he was doing or whatever back then. But ever since I seen him, he never really did nothing or said nothing else. And niggas was still getting it confused, like he still wanted to battle or I was ducking or something. And I'm like, what the fuck is y'all talking about? So they was having another battle between like Philly and New York or something. So I went and got SWIZZ, and me and SWIZZ ran down there, and that's when I seen MOOK. And that's on, now this is on YouTube, you could pull it up. I went down on MOOK, SWIZZ was there, AR and them was there with me. I think a couple more people was there. Or I don't think AR was with me. I think they came to the battle themselves, and I just met them there or whatever. But anyway, MOOK was there, and I ran up to him again, like, you know what I'm saying, so people could see us, and we were side by side, and he like, nah, it ain't this, it ain't that, so I just wanted people to know, like, I'm not ducking nobody, it ain't none of that. And then we did a record called Expect the Unexpected, where I called them out to my studio, and we did a record to show people, like, ain't nobody ducking nobody, but it just wasn't what y'all thought it was, you know what I'm saying? And then since then, me and MOOK got cool. We started doing more records, started talking, and I got cool. And MOOK got older and mature. So exactly the reason why he did that in the beginning, you got to ask him. But that's the impression I'm under.
Now, you know, even at that time, like you said, the 20,000 wasn't enough money. And I remember the freestyle, you like $100,000. I spent that on white tees. You know what I'm saying? Classic lines and things like that.
Yeah, and it's not that. Just ain't 20 G's. There's a lot of money. I mean, even a billionaire could use 20 G's. I'm just saying, like, you got to know your worth. Like, you know what I'm saying? So if you selling a painting for $1 million and come somebody like, yo, I got 20 G's for it. It's like, yeah, 20 G's a lot of money, but I'm selling it for M. Like, so it's not enough. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's how I was looking at it. Like, me battling is worth more than 20,000. You know what I'm saying? What I'm going to do for your career is worth more than 20,000. What it's going to do for just all the way around is just worth more than that. So that's why I didn't do it. And I'm happy I didn't do it.
And, you know, I was just doing my research, looking at old footage and things like that. I see a joint where he actually did, you know, he talked about, like, of course, any nigga could use 20,000, and he said, reach out to your people, they turned it down. But he also kind of questioned.
Like, who people, though? Like, when niggas say that, it's like, I reached out to your people. Like, y'all tried out at Floyd yesterday, and I reached out to his people.
Yeah.
Who is Floyd people? Like, who you reached out to? At the time, like, who you reached out to? You reached out to one of my shooters that we could call? You reached up to one of the goons that was around at the time? Who you reached out to? A&R that I had was Grady, another A&R. Like, who you reached out to? Like, Trevor from my J Records A&R. Like, who you reached out to with this 20,000? Like, I don't understand who he's saying. I reached out to his peoples because you ain't even have access to my peoples. Like, you don't. Like, you know what I'm saying? Probably to this day, you probably still don't got access to my peoples. So it's like, how could you reach out to my peoples with 20,000? That was just all something that was just created to build the hype, bro. And obviously he did, because people still asking me to this day when all of those other videos that I just brought up went out after they seen us do songs, after they seen us in the studio together, after they seen us Wild Times, and niggas still bring that up. So it's like, he did a good job. But I'm just happy I ain't battled him, because imagine if I would have battled him and killed him back then. We wouldn't have had the MOOK that we got now. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It just was meant to go how it went.
I was watching the Face Off, you know what I'm saying, with you and GOODZ, and you was like, you know, MOOK, Lux, they right here. And these are the guys that are considered GOAT level status, the greatest in battle rap history, Mount Rushmore type caliber dudes. And you said, I'm up here.
In other sports, when you get considered the GOAT, it's like, how can you get considered the GOAT when you lost? I heard VERB get on the radio and say, yo, I lost 9 times out his own mouth. It wasn't like somebody accused him of losing 9 times, or like, yo, I felt like you lost 9 of your battles. It was him out his own mouth saying he lost 9 times. So at this rate, even if you just count like all of them other battles that I said I've been in back in the day, them thousands of battles, just count that as 1, right? And then you count FREEWAY, and then you count DIZASTER. That's 3 wins, right? So it's like, out of those 3 wins, it's like with 9 losses, if you average that, it's like, that's niggas, it's like 9 times 3. Well, how many battles do niggas be having? It's like, so you like win, then you lose. Then you win, then you lose. It's like a flip of the coin. If you got 9 losses, it's like, I would never lose at nothing that much. And it's like, how can you lose 9 times and be considered a GOAT at something? I don't get that. I don't get how you could lose 9 times. Like, and be the GOAT. Unless it's like a sport where you play a lot of games. Like, it's like basketball and you play, 70, you know what I mean, 80, 90, whatever games.
82 games a season, yeah.
Huh?
82 games in the season?
Yeah. But, yeah, if you play the playoffs or you miss games or whatever.
Okay.
Like, however, but you playing this many games a season, all right, and I got, like, a certain amount of losses, I can understand that. Like, but not in a sport where you, like, when you got to play a lot, like, don't keep losing like that. I mean, when you got to play a little bit of times, like, you can't lose. Like, this is more similar to, like, boxing. Like, you need more of, like, closer to a boxing record than, like, basketball. You know what I'm saying?
I got what you're saying.
Like, boxing is head-to-head. It's like, and there's less battles than it is basketball games. So, you need, like, a boxing record. And if you got 9 losses, I don't see nobody that's, like, in boxing with, like, 9 losses. Like, it's like, I don't want to see them fight no more. If you got 9 losses, I just don't want to see you fight.
And you can't consider them the best.
No, like, you got 9 losses. It's like, how you the best? It's niggas that's retiring undefeated. Andre Ward, undefeated. Floyd, undefeated. It's niggas like even fucking Carnelo about to fight 1 loss. It's like, if you got 9 losses, it's like, how can you be anywhere near the goal? It's like, and then these niggas be losing the niggas and don't even beat the niggas that beat them. It's not like they, like, if I lose to a nigga, my next battle is going to be against that nigga. Because I got to beat him again. Like, if I lost to him, now I got to beat him. Like, I must have fucked up at something. So I got to fix that because nobody could really beat me. It must have been some type of mistake. We got to go again. I'm not going to let a nigga beat me. Then I set up a battle with a different nigga. Like, and now I'm battling another nigga. And then my next match is against a different nigga when the nigga that beat me running around. Like, how can you be considered the GOAT when there's niggas that beat you and just walked away from it? You ain't even drop a diss record. Niggas don't even fucking do no... You ain't even put up no disrespectful shit on Twitter or the gram after that nigga bodied you. And you the GOAT? How? Y'all niggas is not the GOAT in my eyes. The GOAT is a nigga like me that say he the GOAT and back it up and never lose. And be talking that shit. And be saying y'all could believe in him and saying you could put your confidence in him. And it's like, he don't got his picks. He not like looking all scared and nervous and I just want a good battle or he's pretty good. I mean, you never know. Or if it's a debatable, I just want a classic. Nah, fuck all that. I'll body everything. Everybody. I don't give a fuck what league, how old you is, how young you is, where you from. I don't give a fuck. I'll body everything. And that's how you supposed to be thinking. And these niggas need to get their fucking confidence up. That's why I'm back to show these niggas how the fuck you supposed to act, man. Y'all niggas acting too industry. And y'all niggas not industry. Y'all battle rappers. Start getting some fucking balls. Like, stop acting industry. Come on, man. But they want to say I'm the industry nigga and I'm showing I got more balls than any battle rapper. I'm popping the most shit, but I'm supposed to be industry. Y'all the niggas acting industry. Y'all niggas acting like y'all trying to make friends and keep companions and say the right thing. Like y'all got fucking publicists or something. Fuck out of here.
We're not counting the niggas you said you beat. We can't pull that shit up. So it don't fucking count. So you got disaster and good under your resume. Boy, you better sit the fuck down.
Before the camera era, did you acknowledge yourself as a battle rapper, or was anybody acknowledging themselves as battle rappers before the camera era?
I was always a battle rapper. I always acknowledged myself as a battle rapper, and I never wanted to step away from battling. I just wanted the money that I felt like I deserved. That's why I was battling myself on my albums, because I was the only one that could afford to battle me. So I was battling myself, and those was the hardest battles that I ever had when I was battling myself. So I'm happy I did that because it was real difficult, and it took me to another plateau by battling a monster like myself. So I made history with that too. You never seen nobody do that. You never seen people even put battles on record like that. It's like, that's history for battle rap. That's another thing I don't get credit for. I don't see none of these people on the Mount Rushmore or these people that they try to compare to me could take credit for stuff like that. But that's what I did. Multiple times on multiple albums I battled myself. Like, that's for the culture. That's showing niggas what battle rap is. that might not have been familiar with Smack or these early battles that people be bringing up. 27th, man, sold out, so can't get no ticket, but
Pay-per-view out there all day.
all day. WatchBattleLive.com. Get your early bird special, so it's a little cheaper. Everybody throwing these fight parties, these battle parties and all that, so it's gonna be lit. Everybody need to be tuned in. This one of them events that you can't wait till they come on YouTube. Like, all right, I just wait till they drop them on YouTube and just check them out. This ain't that type of event. This the type of event that you gotta witness live, because social media, all of the blog sites, everybody gonna go so crazy after it happened that you gotta see it instantly. It's like one of them things you can't miss. And people feel that energy. That's why it's going crazy like that. People feel like they can't miss it. So I'm excited.
Now, if you could, is there any notable names coming up, you know what I'm saying, that people might know that you battled in the past that we don't know about?
Like, I battled so many people that I don't even remember them all. So an example of, they say like, who you battled? You ain't battled nobody. Like, this is an example right here. GOODZ saying we battled before. He reminded me that we battled before. So he's like an active battle rapper right now that I battled back in the day. So it's not like I wasn't battling. I was battling nobodies. I was battling everybody. It's just that I don't all the time remember them all because I was on before them. So that means when they got famous, it was years later after I was already famous. So I didn't realize that who them niggas was until years later. So that's what I knew them from. Like when I knew GOODZ, it was like when I went to go pick GOODZ up in my truck. This was years after he said we supposed to have battle. So I knew him from Smack battles now. I'm like, oh, that's the boy GOODZ that be battle rapping. I didn't know that I battled him before. Like, how could I remember that? Like, why would I remember that? He wasn't GOODZ at the time. It's not like when I battled him, I'm like, oh, that's GOODZ. I don't know him. I never seen him or heard of him before. And then you don't hear him until years later. He probably got older, looked different. You don't remember. Like, I don't know. I just ain't think I met him before. And there's probably a lot of niggas like that that's in URL or other leagues that I probably battled in the past that I don't remember. I just told you earlier that there's people blogging right now and that's actually blogging saying, yo, I battled cats before. It's not like I remember them. I don't remember battling them. They remember, but it just goes to show you I used to do that shit all the time, so I don't really remember. And it is some dudes that I do remember, but I don't just want to put them out there like that because it's like, I'm not trying to catch wreck off nobody's name. I don't gotta like, that's what other niggas do. Like, that's what the A-verbs do. I'm battling Mook, I'm battling Lux. Like, he trying to throw other people's names out there to make himself look bigger. It don't matter who I battle. I could beat everybody. So it's like, even if I did battle the weakest niggas in the world, I still could beat the best niggas in the world. And that's why I'm back showing it now. So it don't really matter. These niggas are gonna come out and let you know that they got killed by me. I don't remember, they do. I don't want to be responsible for a nigga that we battled 13 years ago and then or 10 years ago or 8 years, whatever, and you just bring his name up out of nowhere and he probably trying to do something else in life and niggas asking, yo, did you battle Cassidy? And it's like, I don't want to.
Let them tell their own testimony and shit?
Because I be telling you who was there. I told you the artist that was there to witness it, so ask them. Let them be responsible for letting these stories out, man, because I don't want to do it.
Okay.
Like, I would have never told that story that Mickey Fax told about Jewels coming to the park and saying, oh, that's Cass, I ain't rapping. Like, I wouldn't have told that story. That's for other people to tell. Like, I don't want to tell it. It's like, I just show up when it's time and let other people
Hey, yo, this kid a clown. I want y'all to hear my impersonation of how corny this nigga sounds. I'm authentic, my brain is large, augmented.
How did the battle versus you and DIZASTER even come about? Like, wow, you know, what made you even, you know, get back in that situation and even battle a guy like DIZASTER?
I told you. I told them to pick who they want, and they picked DIZASTER, so.
Did you know who he was at that time when they told you about him?
I think I might have seen his battles, yeah, because he battled Cannabis before that. So I already seen that battle. And when he was battling Cannabis, you know what I mean? I seen who he was. And I'm like, all right, this nigga battling Cannabis. Then I seen that battle. So I knew who DIZASTER was. But, I didn't think they was going to pick him. But when they said DIZASTER, I'm like, it is what it is.
So the event gets shut down. You know, both of you guys kind of like got booed a little bit on the stage and things like that. What happened in that first round and on the stage? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people keep saying we got booed. They wasn't booing our lyrics. It was the fact that the mic kept cutting off. 1 minute you could hear it on pay-per-view. Then it's cutting out in the crowd. Like the pay-per-view people could hear the mic, but the crowd can't hear shit. So it's like we just rapping to each other, but the crowd can't hear it. So that's why they making all this new noise, booing the mics, booing the whole setup, booing the whole shit. So that's what they was doing. It's not like they just booing niggas' lyrics. Niggas ain't even get a chance to rap. The shit was set up all wrong, and that's why I got shut down and canceled. But don't make it seem like I shut it down and canceled it, because I ain't never leave the stage. I was ready to rap that night. When I went in the parking lot, I was ready to battle Disaster. I told him to come. Let's finish in the parking lot. I was even on the gram putting up posts like, I'm right here. Where is he at? And Alki David was threatening to sue Disaster because he left. So that's why he had to come back the next day and we finished the battle. So that wasn't my fault. It was a lot of other people's fault. And you even see how I started the battle in the parking lot when I'm telling them, yeah, you had Grape Street fuck up our battle yesterday. That was extra gay. Took the bitch ass route. Scared I was going to fly mad out here to knock your bitch ass out. Like, that was just some freestyle shit I just thought about right there because that's what was happening. So I don't understand how niggas don't, it be like evidence and niggas still just create this whole fairy tale story. It's like, but regardless of the fact, it's like that was Disaster battle. That was a whole different day and I still 30 Disaster.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if I'm sure like they saying you got booed or whatever, it's like even though I didn't get booed, like that's why I keep saying it. They wasn't just booing my lyrics, it was the whole shit. But even if y'all want to just say, all right, I got booed, whatever, all right. I still came back and 30 this man. I done seen GOODZ say the worst shit in the world. I asked niggas to give me a line that can even show me that he could fuck with me. And nobody can quote no lines. He tried to post up shit on the gram to show him black and then it be regular shit. Like, I dare you to die, Bambi. I'm sure if he would have said that on the stage against Disaster, he would have got booed. So don't just bringing up this old shit. It's like at the end of the day, we can pull up thousands of freestyles where I said, like, shit that's a billion times better than shit GOODZ ever said. And I got thousands of them, like, just time after time after time after time again. I done just said way better shit than GOODZ ever said. And I'm telling y'all I'm in the best shape of my life now. That means all that shit is just light compared to what I'm about to do now. How the fuck could y'all think GOODZ could fuck with me? Like, regardless of all this shit about other battles and what about this? It's like, all right, man. I never lost. GOODZ did. All these other niggas did. So did Disaster. Disaster is nice. I think, all right, after I beat GOODZ, I think GOODZ should battle Disaster. And y'all could really see, like, out of the losers, who the best. Because I think probably Disaster gonna beat GOODZ after I beat him. You know what I'm saying? Y'all trying to sleep on Disaster, but he actually kind of better than GOODZ. So it's like, I don't know why niggas keep, like, trying to say this shit. Like, at the end of the day, the 27th niggas gonna see, man. I'm coming out there and I'm not putting no pressure on myself because I'm going to show up. You know what I mean? I don't choke. I don't be fucking up and I don't be saying a bunch of corny shit like these niggas. I'm going to show up so I can talk all this shit because when I go on stage, I'm a black and I'm going to do my fucking thing. And niggas can't fuck with me. So that's why I'm talking this shit. And I got niggas under pressure. Niggas looking scared. Niggas looking shook up. Niggas looking shaky. Niggas can't even write right. Because every time they go to write, they think of that corny shit they about to write down and they know they can't fuck with me. And it's just fucking up their whole self-confidence. That's why niggas lose before they even get on the stage with me. Because they feel the pressure and they know they can't fuck with me themselves.
2019, yo, it's going crazy. We're going to lay it down. You know, I got an opportunity to make history with my brother. So, you know what I'm saying? I needed to make that happen for my legacy.
What's your relationship with Smack and Beasley?
Those was my brothers, man. We had a relationship for years. I always been a fan, admiring what they've been doing, what they've been putting together to help, you know, bring the culture up. From when Smack first started, you know, like I've been saying since the beginning, I've been rocking with Smack. From the DVD days, from way early on when he first started catching wreck. You know what I'm saying? I've always been down with Smack, rocking with him, and always been a fan and encouraging him to just keep doing his thing. he just kept growing, getting bigger and bigger. So it was only right we came back together to just make history, and that's what we're doing right now. We're putting together the biggest event ever. We always had it planned, it just wasn't the right timing. So now it's the right time, and you see that it all makes sense right now, so we came together to make it happen. And Beasley the same way, you know, that's partners, so that's like, it's all connected, it's all the same, you know what I'm saying?
What was your thought when you seen Smack convert from DVD Smack to the URL Rap Battle League in 2009?
I knew it was going to happen. I was just happy to see it happen. You know what I'm saying? Because I knew that was the direction that it needed to go in for it to start being able to get bigger and bigger and start being able to generate that money that I wanted and get more people involved. So the bigger the bags get, the more people going to want to get involved. And I was just happy that it was going in that direction. So he was a big part of starting that and putting that together. I mean, there's definitely other leagues and other people that play parts, but you know, they say Smack the only stage that matter, you know what I'm saying? It's copy respect.
Did you ever think you'd be able to battle on Smack, you know what I'm saying? Knowing that it took a while to potentially probably get that money and knowing the sponsors and things like that?
I didn't know, you know what I'm saying? I didn't know exactly. I was just waiting, you know what I'm saying? But when King of the Dot called me, you know, I battled Disaster about over 4 years ago. So I knew it wasn't going to take them that long before they was able to work something out. You know what I'm saying? Because if King of the Dot was able to do it, then obviously it's capable of being done. Or not King of the Dot, but Alki David and Lush and all of them, whoever put it together. If they was able to do it, then it's able to be done again. Even bigger. So I just knew it was only a matter of time. And since then, we've been talking and planning and plotting. And, you know what I'm saying? We made it happen.
Smack had an interview back in a while, a few years ago, where he said he tried to get you on the stage and everything like that. He had offered like $40,000, you know what I'm saying, but you turned it down. Why were you able to battle on Smack now? You know what I'm saying? Was the situation better?
Of course, back then, when he was trying to offer me, you know, the 20s or the 40s or whatever, or the 30s or whatever people were saying I should take, you know what I mean? I told niggas I wasn't coming back until I got 250. I keep saying that. Like, that's what I really meant. So it's like, you can't, if Mook offered me the 20 at that time and then Smack offered me 20 10 years later or 40, you think it's like it's the same shit. And I can't come back for that. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? That's why we couldn't make it happen. And, you know, Alki and them called first with that bag. So that's why I was able to come back. You know what I mean? And then once after I was back and they seen what we could do, they know it's pay-per-view now and they know the type of energy that I bring to battle rap, and they know that no matter what you pay me, you're going to be able to make your money back plus more. So it just makes sense. With a lot of these niggas, it's a risk. They be wanting bags, but it's like, am I going to be able to make my money back? It's like a gamble. But with me, you know for sure you're going to make your money back. And it's just edged in stone. Y'all can see the results now. So that's the reason why people probably give me way bigger bags than they give other niggas, even though in a lot of battle rappers' eyes, this only my second battle.
Now, how many times over the years did Smack try to get you on the stage?
Not that many times. We ain't had that many. I mean, he always let me know that he wanted to, but he already knew what tip I was on. So he never, like, kept offering me deals and stuff like that. It wasn't like that. I mean, we used to talk and stuff, and he always knew that. I always knew that he wanted me to eventually be on the Smack stage. But it's not like he was just always like, would you take this? And would you take that? It wasn't like that. Like, I mean, he knew what I was looking for and the type of bag that I was in. So he just needed some more time to get it situated.
Now, when he did, approach you before, was there any opponents that he had, or was it always a GOODZ type thing, or or did he never, give you an opponent? It was just trying to get you.
Yeah, he never gave me an opponent. He made some suggestions, like the top 5 candidates, and I just told him I don't give a fuck. Like, pick whoever you want. Like, even if it ain't that top 5, like, whoever, it don't matter to me. And he was like, all right, good. So then he came back to me and he was like, GOODZ. And I'm like, GOODZ, all right. Cool.
What else?
You've been begging for this battle for years.
I mean, let's look up some old interviews. When he said that, I don't get it. I didn't even want this battle. You know, like, they called me for this battle. I never called smacking them for this battle like I wanted it. I'm be real with you. I didn't want it. I didn't want it. I'm glad he's doing all this talking now because it's making me want to kill him or want to do it. But before that, I wasn't thinking, you know what I'm saying? If you look on any of my interviews or anything where you have asked me about it, I was pretty nonchalant with it. Like, I mean, I'll do it, but it wasn't like, yeah, I want Cassidy, that's what I want. Did you ever see me do it?
What's your honest opinion on GOODZ as a battle rapper?
He average. He not like in my top 10. Okay. I wouldn't put him in my top 10. I like a lot of battle rappers better than him. Want to hear some of them?
Oh, cool.
T-Rock, JC, Bad News, Av, Daylight, Math, Hollow the Don. Those are people I like better than GOODZ. I like Rum Nitty. I like Chef Trez. I like a lot of people better than GOODZ. I even like Shotgun Suge better than GOODZ. I like a lot of people better than GOODZ. I like Charlie Clips better than GOODZ. DNA better than GOODZ. It's like so many people that you could name better than GOODZ. Like,
how about him as just a rapper? Overall rapper.
Oh, I hate him as a rapper, like on BEATZ. You ain't hear that song he put up? Like, he did one song where he tried to like do a video that's kind of like where the fuck you been? Like, he tried to do that outside the house, like, where the fuck you been? Then he did another video where he tried to do like my face-to-face video over where he like in a boxing gym when I already did that. But when you hear his music, it's like horrible. Like, I hate him on the beat. He definitely can't make music, so I just stick to that. You heard his music, you like it?
I like the gym shit. I thought the gym shit was nice. You ain't fuck with it at all, Cass?
Not at all. I don't like it.
Maybe because y'all about to battle. Maybe y'all wasn't battling and you probably be like, you know.
Face-to-face John like that?
Yeah.
Think it's similar? You never seen my face-to-face?
No. Your face-to-face?
Yeah, it's called face-to-face song. It's like in a boxing gym just like that. The same type of video. It's called face-to-face. Battle me face-to-face.
Yeah, of course I seen that. I'm bugging. Of course. Yeah. Yes, I have seen that.
Yeah, it's the same.
Oh, okay. I see exactly what you're saying. Okay. Hey, you know. Maybe that's like the subliminals, you know what I mean? He probably trying to throw out there with that.
Yeah, but it got to be a better song, at least something like that face-to-face song is a real song.
Yeah.
But what is the name of it? Like, I don't even, what is that shit called? It's trash. GOODZ definitely can't make music. And you heard the diss song? You know he made a diss song against me, right? Like, he made a diss song.
I mean, he said it wasn't a diss song.
It only got like a couple thousand views. It definitely was. My picture was on the cover. It's like, it was a diss song. It was like, and it was horrible. Like, that nigga is horrible on beat. Everybody know that. That shit got like 1,000 views. That shit trash.
Talking how you keep checks and keep work and short with baggy jeans and 3X t-shirts with green sneakers. You got clamped on stage. Cause you was looking like a clown on stage.
When did you first meet GOODZ?
Well, he say we battled at the Kiss video shoot, which nobody else remember. So I guess I met him then, if that's true.
I did the interview with him, you know, when we was in New York, and he called one of his homies.
Let me see something. This is my man Disco. My man Disco. This is one of my right hands. I knew Disco for years. He was actually at the battle when me and Cassidy battled.
Damn.
You know, but you know, they could say, this is my man, so this is a lie. You know, they make up one shit. Yo, Disco, look, I'm calling you live. I'm on camera right now, right? I'm calling you live because Cassidy, you know, he just asked me a question about Cassidy, and they were saying, Cassidy was saying that me and him never battled. I'm delusional. So I said, let me call somebody I know was there at the battle. You want to ask him something?
And a pathological liar.
He sounds a pathological liar that we didn't battle.
And you know what I'm saying? His homie said he was there. He remembered. You know what I'm
He's
saying?
the one that told me. Nobody else. It's not like I'm coming up with this information. The only reason why I know about it is because he told me. So he's the only one that know. And I guess him and that friend that he called when he was on your show. But nobody else that I know seem to remember. It's even people that was there, like Lotto, like a famous rapper from Philly. Now I think he's staying in L.A. But he was down with SWIZZ Beatz. He was down with Rough Riders. He was down with the team. He was running around with us for years. He's even on Rough Riders, Ride or Die Volume 3, I think, when it's like me, him, J Hud, Shiz. There's like a lot of us on there rapping, and Styles doing the talking on there. But Lotto on that record, so that's how you know he was around. And he was at the kids' video shoot. He even commented on a post I put up and was like, yo, I was there, and I don't remember no GOODZ of this battle he talking about. Like, nobody don't remember but GOODZ. But just because he told me, I just ran with it and said, all right, we battled before. I must have bodied you, so I'm going to just bring it up. Because you told me. But I don't remember the battle, and I don't remember meeting GOODZ then. But years after that, like years later, I met him. I don't even remember how we met or who introduced us or nothing. I just knew I knew him from battle rapping then. And I met him later on in that time, and that's when he told me about the battle. So I don't remember exactly what year that was, but it was like years after the Jadakiss video shoot. When I seen him again. But I ain't know I met him before that. He told me I did, so
15 rounds?
I'm not even sure when I met GOODZ. Man. I don't know when I met that nigga.
15 rounds, you know what I'm saying? Like, do you even remember battling it?
I don't even remember meeting that man or seeing him before.
But did you remember battling that day at all?
Not really. Like, I think I was spitting, but I don't really remember because I used to just spit all the time. So I don't even remember really rapping there. I remember being at the video shoot, sitting on the pool table. I remember a couple conversations I had. I remember certain shit from the video. I just don't remember battling. I don't remember.
Okay.
And I asked Kiss, like, yo, you remember? He said it was 15 rounds. He's like, 15 rounds? Nah, I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know who remember, man. So, but one thing's for sure, everybody gonna remember this body. You ain't gonna have to worry about who was there. You gonna be able to see right on camera everybody that was there. Everybody gonna be able to tweet about it and put it on the gram and let everybody know that they was there, witnessed it, seen it. So you ain't gonna have to ask me a bunch of times, yo, what happened in the battle? Or who, you gonna be able to see it. Everybody gonna be like, yo, GOODZ got destroyed. He killed this nigga. Y'all, to answer y'all question about what happened in the beginning. Even though y'all know the answer, because y'all see, like, I was down with the team. I kept winning more battles and just winning more shit in life. And he just kept battling. Y'all see who won. But if y'all don't understand and y'all can't, like, y'all can't figure it out, then y'all about to see it again.
The video shoot, you know what I'm saying? GOODZ saying he clearly believes that and he knows that it went down and everything like that. You actually recently said you had the show with Jadakiss and everybody else, you know what I'm saying, Fab and everything like that. And when you spoke to Kiss, like, what was Kiss's real sentiment about, you know, that battle and it actually happened and him being there, just like you said, in the face-off, and he...
This was at a lot of my battles, but I don't think he remembered the battle. Like, I'm sure if I don't remember it and I was in it, Kiss probably wasn't even there. But if he was there, why would he remember it? I used to cook niggas every day. Kiss used to see me cook niggas all the time, too. So he wouldn't remember GOODZ. It's like, why would he remember GOODZ? It's like, nobody don't remember GOODZ. Like, even if he was there, hypothetically speaking. So, Kiss don't remember. Nobody don't remember. But it don't matter. Like, the 27th is going down. Like, I don't know why people keep asking about this whole battle, yo. He definitely lost. He even said it. Yo, GOODZ, who won? I don't know. Some people say he won. Some people say I won. A lot of people say it was a tie. Who says that about a battle that they won? Like, nobody says that about no battle. Even when they lose, they barely say that. Like, who says that? Nobody say that unless you got cooked. And I don't know. Some people say I don't know. Like, who is these some people? Because we can't find nobody that even remember the battle, but you're one homie. But you remember some people saying I won, some people saying you won, some people saying it was a tie. So where's all of these people? Like, it's like clear to see who won, man. It's like, it don't even take... You don't got to be a rocket scientist. Like, you could have probably just did kindergarten and figured that out. Like, Cass won. Like, look, he won. If they did battle, which nobody remember.
Yeah.
So, we going to go with your story that we did battle and we all see who won. And then you about to lose again. So, it's like, damn.
What's your thoughts on Good saying he can talk money to you?
I'm not going to tell Goods what to talk, man. Goods going to die regardless of what he talk. He could talk any subject in the world and he's still going to die. So it don't matter what you decide to talk. You're still going to die. You're not better than me.
There's a bunch of different ways to call somebody broke. It's a bunch of different ways. There's a bunch of different ways to explain, to talk about money to somebody. So if you feel like I can't talk about money to Cass, thank you. I respect you feel like that, so I can show you I can. Because I'm going to tell you like this. If I had $50,000 in my bank account right now, right? And I have $50,000 in my bank account consistently for the next 6 months, I'm all right, right? I'm chilling, right? The 7th month, something happened, I only got $10,000 in there. I'm broke.
What's your thoughts on Good saying he can talk money to you?
I'm not going to tell Goods what to talk, man. Goods going to die regardless of what he talk. He could talk any subject in the world and he's still going to die. So it don't matter what you decide to talk. You're still going to die. You're not better than me. It's like clearly everybody know, like, niggas not dumb, man. Like, talk money how? Like, what are you going to talk? Like, come on, Goods. Alright, talk whatever you want to talk. I don't give a fuck what you talk about. Like, it don't matter.
Goods, you saying, you broke. That's why you came back to battle rap. You know what I'm saying? It's for the money.
Yo, every battle I do, I get more than Goods ever made. Like, Goods don't get nowhere near as much paper as me. I could book Goods for like $5,000 a battle, like $6,000. You even see Goods in battles like, I got this $6,000. Like, I wish I would battle for $6,000. You got me fucked up. How niggas want to talk money to me? It don't even make sense, bro. Look at what I'm doing now that I'm back. Goods never did this. Like, you could tell who's the money and who's just good. You could tell, like, I ain't even know. It's like, what's the point of even going through that? Like, I'm not going to do no little kid shit and, you know what I'm saying, who could pull out the most money and all that shit. Like, I'm not a little kid, bro. I've been doing this shit for too long. Niggas already know what it's hitting for with me. Like, so talk whatever you want, Goods. None of the shit you gonna talk gonna save you. You trying to figure out what you gonna talk, what dirt you gonna find, what direction you gonna go in, what I'm gonna say, how I'm gonna look. You trying to think of all of these different ways to stop your death. And it's like, you're gonna die regardless, bro. Just come and die. Stop trying to figure out all these ways. Like, that's how you could tell you under pressure, because I never see none of that shit. And you trying to figure out all of these different ways to survive. It's like, come on, man. And just rap. Like, just rap and just get cooked, bro. That's it. It's like, it is what it is.
We see he's alluding to, you on drugs. Obviously, he's going to use that as an angle. What's your thoughts on him trying to, use a drug addict angle on you?
Yo, I never used drugs in my life. I don't even drink liquor. I don't even smoke weed. So you use drugs too because you're a fucking alcoholic. I see you drinking every battle. So you use drugs too. I smoke weed. You drink liquor. What the fuck? That's the only drugs I do. I don't do no other type of drugs. Fuck is he talking about? Like, you know what I'm saying? My shit is in the public. If I did drugs, I would say it. I'm not, like, afraid to say I did drugs. Like, if I did drugs, I'd be like, yo, I'm high. But I just don't do drugs. I just smoke. What is he talking about? Like, you're on drugs. That's what you say when a nigga got you under pressure and he asking you like, well, who the fuck seen it, or what's this? And he keep asking you and you don't know what to say because you under pressure and you like, you're on drugs. Yeah, that's what you got to say when you under pressure. That's what bitch ass niggas do. You're on drugs. That's what kids do. I know you are, but what am I? That's that type of shit. Like, fuck out of here, nigga. I'm asking you a question. Like, nigga, was Kiss there? Was Kiss there? there? Was Kiss there? No, he wasn't there. Was Kiss there? Oh, matter of fact, he was there. And stuff. Like, nigga, every time I ask you, it's a different answer. You can see who's the liar, who's the bitch-ass nigga, who's the nigga that keep changing and ain't got no heart, and who's the nigga that no matter who, what interview it on. It's like, hip-hop is real. It could be 15 minutes of fame. It could be angry fan. It don't matter which direction niggas asking them a question. It don't matter if it's daytime, nighttime, whether he high, whether he playing pool, whether he in the studio. He always answer the questions the same way. And no matter what angle you hear it from or whatever, it always add up to the same shit. But every time you hear GOODZ, it's a different fucking story. So you could already see who's the real nigga and who's the fucking nigga that's playing games with y'all. And being to the fact that y'all letting a nigga play games with y'all and y'all believe in it, y'all need to check yourself. Like, you know what I'm saying? And that's all I can say.
I ain't top tier. You right. I'm in a class of my own. Cause I can whoop a nigga ass all 3 rounds off swagger alone.
GOODZ never been 30.
I never been 30 neither. I never even lost a round. So I'm tired of people saying GOODZ never been 30 because I never been 30 neither. So what? I never even lost. GOODZ lost though. So y'all saying GOODZ never been 30 but he lost. I never been 30 then I never lost. So it's like, well, so what?
What's your thoughts on the aura of invincibility surrounding GOODZ? GOODZ could beat you with swagger alone.
Never, because he don't got more swag than me. Who think he got more swag than me? Who? I never seen a pretty girl say that. I only see, like, grown-ass men say that. So I don't like that gay shit. They got to come out and be clean. Got to come out the closet and really admit that they homosexuals if they think GOODZ got swag. Because I never heard a girl I never heard nobody say, like, GOODZ got swag. How? Like, what are you comparing it to? Other battle rappers, you can't be comparing it to my swag. Because I'm saying, I've been had swag before URL started. Like, I was in videos swagging shit out, dealing with bad chicks and styling on them and throwing that shit on and doing all this different type of shit before the URL even started. Like, you know what I'm saying? Look at me, man. Look, just do your history, do your research. Look at me in hotel, that's swag. Look at me in Get No Better, that's swag. Look at me in fucking Drinking Two-Step, that's swag. Look at me in I'm a Hustler, that's swag. Just play one of my videos, you will see swag. And most of that shit was before the URL started. So what is they talking about swag? What do you mean? Like, I don't know. I be asking niggas, like, when you say he got swag, what do you mean? Like, what he dress good? What do you mean? Like, what is this swag? Like,
I guess they talking about his confidence on stage, you know what I'm saying?
Definitely don't got more confidence than me. He don't got more confidence than me. That's why when you see us, anytime we face it, like in the face-to-face, you can see who got the most confidence. Like, GOODZ ain't even say nothing the whole face-to-face. It was me against Queen's Flip. GOODZ was just, he giggled a couple times, laughing. He was like happy like this, like looking at my face, happy that I was there, fanning out. That's all he did, the whole shit. He didn't even do nothing. It's like,
I already know he's definitely gonna say something. That's not I got word through the grapevine. I know he's definitely gonna say something, and you know what I'm saying? You can't. I take it more personal when it's a dude in battle rap, right? That I've been around, like my peers. I've been around for 10, 11 years. I would take it more personal if they say something. You know what I'm saying?
GOODZ says he knows you're going to talk about his daughter and he's not going to give you a way out. What's your thoughts on that?
That's another thing he tried to do. He just tried to figure out any way to get sympathy, get people on his side, get people to feel sorry for him. He just trying to use any and every angle. But it's not going to work. It's just like y'all just see the type of different animal I am. Because before he had contracts and paperwork where niggas couldn't talk about his daughter and he refused to let people talk about his daughter. But now he doing blogs saying I can talk about his daughter. So what is that? He got more respect for me, or why he saying that with me? Why I'm the only one that can talk about his daughter? It's like, man, I'm not worrying about that man's daughter, bro. That man's daughter don't gotta die, he do. Like, why he keep trying to put his daughter in the way? He one of them niggas when he getting shot at to hold his daughter in front of him? Like, come on, bro. You're supposed to be protecting your daughter, not putting her in front of you. Stop it.
Do you feel the money that you made in battle rap shows you're better than the battlers? Or is it because you're celebrity?
It ain't about money, and it ain't about my celebrity. It's just about how nice I am. and how I never lost and how I'm just way better than Goods. That's all it's about. It ain't about money. It ain't about celebrity. I ain't using no angles. It ain't about no dirt or no rumor. It ain't about none of that. It's just that I'm just way better than Goods. Like 1,000,000 times better than Goods. So it's like, I don't even see how niggas comparing us. So I'm just going out there to show that. I don't got to use my celebrity, no money, no angles. I don't got to use no antics. I don't got to put on a costume. I don't got to do none of that shit. I'm just better than them. And I'm better than all his ghostwriters too. Not just him, all his ghostwriters too. It's this me by myself. When you hear me come on the stage, I wrote 100% of everything you gonna hear.
You said Goods has ghostwriters?
Of course he do. When y'all hear him on the stage, y'all gonna hear him and a couple other niggas, and I'ma body all of them.
I never heard that before.
But you heard it now. It's a team of the biggest. All collaborating to try to beat the GOAT, and they all gonna fail. Facts. Pardon me. Delusional. How many times you gonna hear that? He's delusional. All of the bloggers saying it now. He's delusional. Like, I'm tired of that shit. Who's delusional here? Me or Goods? Because Goods seemed like the delusional one. Every time I ask him a question about stories that he done told before on wild blogs so we could get to the bottom of it, he's the one jumping around and scared to ask the question, asking delusional. He the one that can't remember nothing. They asking him about the battle. Oh, I can't recall who won. Oh, I can't recall. Oh, I was forgetting my. Oh, I forgot this. I was forgetting my rhyme. He the one that's always delusional and flipping stories around and can't remember this. And Kiss was there. Or no, Kiss wasn't there. Or Kiss, like, he's the one that's delusional. I'm not. Yo, this how you can tell he's delusional too. In the face off, he said, "Yo, Cass had success in the industry. I had success in battle rap. Cass made a lot of money. I made a lot of money." Like, he tried to compare his little 6 to 8 battles in battle rap to what I did in my career and tried to say it's like the same just because we battling. That's delusional. Anybody could see with their right mind that is the delusional one. Not me. Nothing I'm saying is delusional. I'm just saying real shit. Like, and I'm gonna go out there and cook them. So how the fuck am I delusional? Let's go right now. Let's go. I'm ready right now.
Oh, you prepared?
Yeah, I am. I'm in the best shape of my life.
Nah, you not.
Cassidy versus Goods.
You locked in to do more after this good shit, as long as the business continues.
Goods been dead. I'm a 30 Goods, and then we gotta put something together bigger and better. Like, you know what I'm saying? We got. There's gonna be something way bigger after Goods. You know what I'm saying? He just like a little stepping stone, a little pawn on the chessboard.
I gotta ask. You know, there's a lot of people, of course, that want a Cassidy battle. Most definitely.
Not everybody.
Okay, I say that. Yes.
Everybody that battle want a Cassidy battle, even though they know they're gonna die, it's just gonna be big for everybody's career, and it is what it is. Why you think Disaster was like the main character in Body? Because I bodied him already. So it's like, it's perfect. You get bodied by me, you get in a bigger position.
So, I mean, now that, you know, and I know it's like it's no choice, but I guess what would make the most sense? Because now you said, you know, I'm Loaded Lux. You know what I'm saying? MURDA MOOK, they here, I'm there. You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, these guys are revered in the culture, most definitely. I know you know that, and you know what I'm saying? But, you know, are those the guys that make the most sense because they are revered as the greatest? Or, you know what I'm saying?
Nah, because like I said, they here and I'm here. So why would they make sense for me to go down and battle them? It makes sense to them. Yeah, for them, that's good if they could battle who's up here. That's what they always wanted to do. But it don't make sense to me. It's like, you know what I'm saying? I keep coming down and telling them to pick whoever down there just so I could show niggas. But I'm not just going to keep stepping down there over and over again. Like, why would I do that? We're going to have to do something that make more sense. And if it ain't a bigger nigga that's with a bigger name, I don't mean like in battle rap, I mean just period. If it ain't like a bigger nigga or for a super bigger check, we're going to have to figure something else out. It might have to be me against 2-3 of them niggas on the Mount Rushmore, because this shit ain't going to work out, man. Just me just smacking these niggas around like this. Like, we're going to have to figure something else out. Plus, I got too many niggas up and coming, too many niggas under me that get busy. That's nice. That's probably about to be on the next card. Y'all about to be in trouble soon. So it's like I'm about to just be able to just sit back, and if y'all niggas pop shit, I'm going to be able to sick them on y'all. And I'm going to just be able to chill. So y'all got limited time to try to show what y'all gonna do. And that's what niggas doing. That's why they doing these blogs hating, because they trying to make it make sense for them to be next. They know I'm gonna cook goods, so they trying to like set it up for them to be next. Thinking like, yo, I might be in a position that if I pop shit now, I can get this cash battle. But like I told niggas before, anybody could get it if they got the right amount of paper, man. You get the right amount of niggas to invest in you, and you get the right amount of paper, anybody could get it, man. And it is what it is.
So I think that the way Cassidy is looking right now, his little record that nobody could really like research and all this shit, all of that is gonna play on, and it's not gonna play good for him once Goods talk about it.
Okay, well, I can say Cassidy bars better than Cassidy.
Yeah, okay.
I don't know. I just feel like I'd be going against myself to go against Cassidy.
Listen, man, when you do it in front of 50,000, they already know your bars, and they done spit. I'm a hustler with you, and they just spit hotel with you. It's different when you gotta entertain battle rap fans.
And I really feel like, you know, Goods is like, he's not a walk in the park. So he's not somebody that you can just walk in there and just do that. You know what I'm saying? And that stage is different, man.
They'll show you something different every time. You know what I'm saying? It's just like the swag is like way different, and it makes people rise to him because that's another thing. He being himself. He's not trying to act like any other battle rapper. This is who he is.
The biggest stage Goods ever been on. Period. Hip hop is real, man. You know I fuck with y'all, man. I be tuned in, man. Y'all definitely supporting the culture. Y'all doing it big for the culture. Y'all helping out hip hop. Y'all helping out battle rap. And I'ma always be here if y'all ever need me, man. So if y'all ever need me, hit me, man. Hip hop is real, y'all, right now.